Two in now, and a little bit of fire from Trent Boult as well. First up to Kohli.
What a delivery first up. Squared him up. Doesn't happen too often. Squared him up. Nah, on the pads. That's not where you want to bowl. Learn from the first ball. Not looking to play this time around. Just letting it go. That's why he's got those numbers.
Boult turned himself another over here. This is the moment, the next couple of overs, where he can somehow get rid of Virat Kohli. Himself a chance.
Lovely wicket maiden from Trent Boult. 39 for 1. .44 for 1. 10 overs gone.
Outstanding, Doug.
Willig coming back up for skipper Kohli. Last ball of the over. Can't get it through. 47 for 1.
Catch it.
Very complimentary of Mitchell Santner was Virat Kohli. New Zealand toured there for the Test series. Is it 2 years ago now? Was.
Down. Good, Mitch. Lovely, Mitch. Slip bud.
He was, Simon. Mitch Santner bowled an awful lot of overs to him in that Test series. He bowled a lot of dots.
Oh, Mitchell. Beautiful, mate.
That's the spot too. I see Guptill's in tight at a cover, stopping the little nudge just in the offside, but Kohli this time has actually hit it through the field.
Yep, no stopping that. Crunched off the back foot.
He's such a strong bottom hand player. Even when he plays off the front foot, he uses the bottom hand to such good effect. Now, he's played this off the back foot. And again, the control, the punch, delightful.
Fortunately for Ferguson, straight to Doug Bracewell, that one, because that was flying away as well.
Good, Mitchell. Good, Mitchell. Good here, bud.
Sky drone up and above. Bay Oval.
Down. Go, 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 go.
Pinch one, and a pretty comfortable one in the end, because Doug Bracewell comes in off the boundary.
Let's not forget, for the second match.
Yeah, I believe Eden Park sold out too. Scottish, there'll be a great atmosphere there. Will there be 35,000 plus? You'd certainly find out what time happy hour was, Mark, too, wouldn't you?
Nice length. No, he just shot that angle a bit.
But I hope it's all included in the fare.
I can tell you it's not.
Oh!
Beautifully bowled. Very good from Santner. change up in pace as well. Previous delivery 78 kilometres an hour. That one 91. Just caught Kohli on the move.
Way varies his pace. Mitch Santner's been a huge improvement in the last 12 months. That is beautifully bowled.
Down. Good. Right set, Mitchie.
Pretty good over that from Mitch Santner. 75 for 1.
Good, East. Good start, East. Good start, boy. Starting there, East.
There is turn for him.
That would be plan A.
Yes, East. That's beautiful, mate.
You often find, I think, with
Great
these
pace,
Sodhi,
East.
he gets the one to turn more that's
Great
slightly
pace, that,
wider
East.
off
Wonderful,
stump.
bud. Yes, East. Beautiful, mate. Outstanding, East. Down, East, down. Right set, East. Right set.
3 runs from that each Sodhi over. 78 for 1 to be in top form.
Oh, Mitch. Beautiful, mate.
Remarkable average of just under 60.
Yes, Mitch. Beautiful, Mitch. Quality, bud. Great dots, Mitchie.
Got away with one. Mitch Santner, 80 for 1, and time for the drinks break.
All that they can, and they've got to, the role that they've got to do for the team, and I think that's all you've got to do is go out there and make sure, as an individual, you go out there.
Dean Bolt, the last one, I thought he bowled really well, unrewarded. He needs to take wickets in this match. You need the spinners to take wickets. Do you tell him to do anything different, or just go out there and do what you did in the last game?
Beautiful, that,
I like what he's doing on the leg side. The field he's got in place to Virat Kohli. Not a big sweeper of the ball.
Lovely area, bud. Oh! Yes, Mitchell Satnar. Beautiful,
And until
mate.
Virat Kohli, the pleasing thing for India,
Catches.
and that is the mid-wicket region you're talking about. You asked him to play a different type of stroke. He does, and he's successful. 50 partnership for Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli.
Yeah, Virat Kohli would take that shot as maybe a win for him, but I think the bowler looks at this as a win as well, because he's forced a forced shot from Kohli. He's asked Kohli to go looking. Series of dot balls, and unfortunately for New Zealand, Kohli's good enough to go looking and get away with it.
With that boundary, it's turned into a good over for India. 6 runs coming from it. 93 for 1.
Oh, beautiful, East.
They more sweep the ball these days in hockey.
Another one over mid-wicket. And the same result. Boundary for Kohli.
I reckon a hockey player would have put this one away as well, because that was rubbish. It was short and asked to be hit. You don't need to be the best batsman in the world to put that away.
One here, East. It's on, bud.
I think this was a flipper from his Sodhi. He's been working hard. Well, more of a slider. Wasn't out the front of the hand rather than a flipper. He spent a lot of time practicing that new delivery.
Good, East. Good, East. Good, that, East. Beautiful, East. Lovely, East.
Good finish.
Away.
On to go.
Shot for us there, East. Finish off for us.
Hang on there, Scotty.
Finish well there,
One
mate.
more
Come
ball.
on.
Really good finish to the 5th ball.
Very good finish for India. With the boundary, 100 up to, it's 103 for 1.
Yeah, you finished early. This was as late as you possibly could play. A shot from Virat Kohli. just about looked like he was going to leave it. It was the wrong one, and then just held the bat there, and to be able to judge the bounce because he's not hitting it, and the timing was immaculate.
Oh, that one has nipped back through the gate over the top of a roundabout middle and off stump, and a fumble from Tom Latham, not having his best night.
Same can be said about a lot of New Zealand players right through the series.
Single off the last ball of the over, 112 for one. Yeah, New Zealand are searching for a performance like Mohamed Shami has given. To be honest with you, Akash, he's been asked to do a job and
Just by decimals.
ballers for two the whole time, but decision was no in the end, and a good one.
Oh, Ish, that's lovely, mate.
He spoke about Shami, and there's one factor that people may not acknowledge it as much back home.
Edged, and it's got past Latham. Runs away down to the boundary for four. Deliberate, I think, from Kohli. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because he's that good. 130 for one.
Ferguson cross seam, you're right. It's almost come off the full face of the blade. Kohli has just opened the blade, almost playing with Latham. Sure, it has hit the outside half, but he's just opened the blade. Third man never fine enough. Raced away.
It's trust as well, Akash, for Virat Kohli. Trusts in everything he's got. Ability to manoeuvre the ball with his hands.
Beautiful, Satna. Lovely, buddy. Beautiful, Mitchie. Beautiful, Satna. Lovely area, bud. Down. Good. Good dots, please, Mitchie. Good dots, Mitchie. Yeah, beautiful, Mitch.
Tidy from Satna. It'll be 2 runs from that over after 25. 132 for one. All the way, that one, all the way. It was perfect. Akash almost on cue. You find it funny now, Virat Kohli, but I'm sure if it had landed in Bolt's hands, he wouldn't have been laughing so much.
Excellent piece of bowling from Ferguson, exactly right on the money, right on the badge. Almost a self-preservation. Virat Kohli slapped at it, top edge. It's flown over deep, fine leg. Ace took it out of Bolt's reach. But I think this is a good plan. Can afford to spend a few runs for the chance of getting Virat Kohli's wicket.
Under partnership comes up. Skipper Kohli and Rohit Sharma. Ross Taylor and Tom Latham looked like they were wresting some control
Down.
for New Zealand, but apart from that, India well and truly on top. Kohli picks up a half century number 49 for him. One of the fine innings so far from the Indian skipper.
Run machine. 50 of just 59 balls. Once again, reading the length quite nicely, going deep inside the crease. Significant thing to note is that New Zealand...
Yeah, no argument here. Akash on that front. Been fantastic. But a complete side, a genuine quality in the seam bowling department, I think, is the one thing that stands out. Oh, dear. Close, very close indeed.
Especially when you're talking about, Akash, the likes of Napier.
54, the skipper. Crunching shot behind point. Things underway. Does score all around the ground. Spin, seam. Don't get him early. Very, very hard to dismiss, and particularly when the chase is on. Punches down the ground, working the ball into the offside for one off the spinners. Seamers, and any opportunity to put the ball away, he will take it. Back over the wicket for Lockie Ferguson. Yeah, I think predominantly as that one will race down the ground for four, probably timing again from Kohli. It wasn't a genuine half volley, but he's just leant on it and timed it perfectly. What you find from most captains, Akash, even Mike, that when that rule was changed and you had to have 5 inside the circle up until the 40th over, most captains instantly went to a defensive man instead of an attacking man. So that, to me, didn't make any sense. You've had to have that anyway. You're looking for wickets. Why not an attacking man? So I'm with you, Akash, on that. For the spinner, as the 150 comes up, for the spinner, just maybe get a slip in there.
Yes, Mitchell. Lovely, mate. Top area, Mitchie. Side area, that boy.
Well, by the circle.
Oh, Mitch. That's lovely, mate.
The ground.
Oh, Mitchell. Outstanding, mate.
This time a slightly different tactic from Virat Kohli.
Mitchie. Yep.
159 for 2.
Pretty average at the end. Looking to develop their games, etc., even coaches. Brilliant catch. Absolutely brilliant catch to get rid of a brilliant player, which just knocks my question on the head for a second.
Hitting on the up. Again, the move. This was probably the slower one. You can see his fingers turning over the seam, and that's a terrific catch by Nicholls. And that's a big wicket. That's a huge wicket. The Indian captain gone for 60. And it's 168 for 3.